Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we dive into the video, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon. Let's dive in. She was standing in front of the mirror, painting her lips the color of blood. It was 7:42 p.m. I remember because the sound of her heels clicked against the tiles like a countdown. Hook, his wife, dressed up and snapped, "It's none of your business where an independent woman goes." Then she said, "What if I want to get destroyed by two young guys?" He made one call. That was the night my wife decided she was an independent woman. And I decided I was done pretending not to see what she'd become. "Where are you going?" I asked. She didn't even turn around. "It's none of your business where an independent woman wants to go." The words came sharp, practiced, like she'd been waiting for me to ask. Her perfume was new, sweet, and heavy, the kind that announces itself before she enters a room. She adjusted her earrings, caught my reflection in the mirror, and smirked. Then she said it. "What if I told you I want to get destroyed by two young, dark guys? What would you do?" The air went silent. She was testing me. She thought she'd found the limit of my patience. I said, "Lift your dress now or..." She cut me off, eyes shining. "Or you what?" That's when I pulled out my phone. I made the call, pressed speaker, and handed it to her. She frowned, confused. Then the line clicked, and she heard a familiar voice. Her face drained of color. She lifted her dress without another word. Everything became clear after that. For years, I thought I had married a calm sea. Turns out I'd been living above a volcano. When we first met, she was all warmth and laughter. She'd rest her head on my chest and say I made her feel safe. That word safe used to mean something to me. But safety turns into boredom for people like her. 2 years into marriage, she started craving freedom. New friends, new clothes, nights out with the girls. I didn't stop her. I believed in space. I believed in trust. Until trust became a one-way mirror. She forgot I noticed details. The faint scent of men's cologne that wasn't mine. The lipstick-stained wine glass. One extra on the counter when I got home early. The phone always flipped face down. Always charging in the bathroom. I never confronted her. Not then. Because confrontation gives them time to prepare. I chose observation. I tracked patterns, times, locations. I learned her rhythm. Late nights became predictable. The same hotel, the same 2 names in her calendar. Tyrell and Marcus. I reached out quietly. Not with anger, but with offers. Tyrell took the deal first. Record everything. Confess when I say. In return, a clean exit. Marcus followed. They were employees at her firm. She was their boss. Power was her drug. While she dressed up for her independence, I already knew who she was meeting. Tyrell and his friend were supposed to pick her up. But Tyrell had other plans. Now when I called that night, it was his voice she heard on the line. The same voice that used to whisper filth in her ear. Now it trembled. He told her he'd confessed everything, that I'd recorded every conversation, that the firm was investigating her. Her hand shook so hard she dropped the phone. When she lifted her dress, it wasn't seduction, it was surrender, a silent plea for mercy. I didn't say a word, just watched as realization sank into her eyes like poison. "Hook," he called her lover on speaker. She lifted her dress in panic. By morning, her job, money, and reputation were gone. By morning, the news had spread through the company. Executive under investigation for misconduct and fraud. No names at first. By afternoon, hers was trending in private circles. Her email access revoked, assets frozen. The bank flagged her account for suspicious transfers. I didn't need to ruin her publicly, just quietly enough that no one respectable would ever hire her again. The men, one resigned, the other confessed. Tyrell vanished to another city with what little I paid him for his cooperation. The other one lost everything, his job, his reputation, his visa. And her, she came home once more, pale and shaking, a shadow of the woman who mocked me. "Why are you doing this?" she whispered. I looked her in the eyes and said, "I'm not doing anything. You just destroyed yourself. I'm only watching." The divorce finalized in 2 weeks. She didn't fight for alimony. She couldn't. Her earnings were evidence. Now sometimes I see her profile pop up on social media. New account, new name, same eyes. Trying to rebuild a life out of ashes she made herself. People say revenge doesn't heal. Maybe that's true. But it clarifies. It strips away illusions, excuses, self-pity until all that's left is truth. And the truth is simple. She wanted to feel powerful, desired, untouchable. I let her. Then I reminded her what power really looks like. Silence, planning, precision. The night she lifted her dress was the night I stopped loving her. But it was also the night I started respecting myself again. Because in the end, revenge isn't about hurting them. It's about reclaiming what they tried to take. Your calm, your control, your name. And I have all three now.